All right, Coach, big win to end the series over Pepperdine, 16-0. Some thoughts after today's win?
Yeah, I mean, every game down the stretch here is pretty important. If obviously it's kind of a playoff race between a lot of teams, so not much margin for error. Yesterday was tough. The way it ended, we left some guys on base, and I was pretty tough on the guys after the game in the sense of how we handled ourselves through some adversity, and I wasn't quite sure. Kind of the first time this year, really dug into them a little after the game, and I wasn't sure how we'd respond, and we responded pretty well today. I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but these guys woke up with some fire in them, put together some good at-bats. Most of the games we win have that one big inning where we separate from a team, and it's a credit to the offensive guys for having a really good plan against a lot of different pitchers and putting some runs up, and then helps when you got someone like Aidan just throwing strikes and putting zeros up after the big inning. It's huge. They had one chance against him early, and he got out of that inning, and I knew we were in good hands when we had that type of cushion with him on the mound.
In one of your better performances this year, a little bit of a bounce back from your outing at Pacific.
Yeah.
What was going through your head today, and how were you able to be so successful?
Yeah, I think just controlling the game, knowing that, every pitch matters and putting everything I can into each pitch, and, missing some pitches here and there, kind of put in some 2-0 counts, but I was able to just go back to what I do and fill up the zone a little bit. So, yeah.
After Pepperdine put some guys on base in that first inning, you got out of it, and then you got 7 runs in that bottom half of the second.
Yeah.
How did it feel having that cushion out there and able to just kind of be free out there?
To be honest, you can't really think about it like that. You got to kind of just take it one pitch at a time because anything can happen in this game. It was great that our offense does that, and our offense has been so good this year. So even if we didn't do that, I still think we were able to put up enough runs in that game, and it felt good to know that my offense was here to go and give them a chance to get back in the dugout as quick as possible. So
Pepperdine threatened in that 6th inning when you went back out there.
Yeah.
Hunter comes in, gets that double play. How much trust do you have in your defense out there, especially this series and just overall?
Yeah, I mean, Hunter's been really great for us this year, just coming in after a lot of my outings, and does exactly what he needs to do to get a ground ball there. Even if they score a run or two there, that's all right. Just him going in there and getting us a double play is just that's awesome. So yeah.
J-Lo 2 for 2 today, 3 RBIs. What did you see at the plate today? Just kind of keep the line moving.
I just wanted to do everything I can to help the team win. Came out ready to go. Seeing the balls, seeing pitches I wanted to hit. Simple as that. Just doing everything I can to help the team win.
What was the message in the dugout? You guys put 7 runs up in 2 separate innings. What was the message offensively for you guys? Just kind of talking.
I know pregame, Coach Garner gave us a little talk. Talked about, we're in this war, and we can't worry about external factors. All we can worry about is just getting home, doing everything we can to get home. And that lit a fire in our team pregame, in our offense. And even after the 7-run second inning, we still wanted to keep the foot on the gas, just keep attacking. So,
Rob, good weekend for pitchers, especially on Friday and today. Overall, how would you evaluate your pitching staff this weekend?
Yeah, it was awesome compared, obviously, to last weekend where we didn't get the outs we needed in the second and third game. All 3 days was good, even yesterday. I mean, you hold teams to 4 runs or less. We expect our offense to come through, and we just got shut down yesterday. But overall, really good job. It's a combination of things, but mainly we didn't get ourselves in trouble out there. We're putting guys on and anything like that. Most of the runs they scored, we put someone on in front of a big hit or something happened. So it was nice to neutralize their offense a little bit. We had played some good defense for the most part behind it. Had some caught stealing, some back picks, things that bail you out of some situations that you need. So really good job, and we didn't even use that many people. So gave some people some rest, and we have some big games in front of us, so we need all the guys we can have available.
Offensively, you have some games this year, you put up double-digit runs, sometimes you get shut out. Moving forward, especially in the back half of the season with big games coming up, how are you able to keep that offensive kind of consistent across the board?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what happens in baseball, but it's, a guy can have a good stretch of pitches against you. I just thought yesterday was just a tough combination of pitch tunneling, arsenal, and a big zone to hit against. So, but yeah, it's mainly on us. It's not too much the opponent and anything they do. A lot of times it's the lapses we have and giving away at bats. And today we did a good job. After the 7-run inning, we had a quick 1, 2, 3 through the top of our order, and we talk in front of the dugout. And we said that's got to be the last easy inning they have today, because you just never know. And we stuck to it, and we just got to not play to the scoreboard. Down 7, up 7, we need the next pitch to matter. And we've earned that right to be in a situation where every pitch does matter, and now we just have to embrace that down the stretch.
4-game road stretch coming up next this week at Cal and then at San Diego. Obviously a big series at San Diego, but with Cal first up on deck, how do you keep this momentum going to that game?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it sticks in our mind the tough way we lost to them last time here, down 6-1, and rallied back to tie it, and they got it from us late in the game. So since I've been here, it's always been a tough competitor. They're really good, they're talented, but a lot of those games like that are just who wants to be there more, who has the energy, things like that, who has pitchers available after the weekend, and we have a lot of those. So I'm excited about Tuesday night, and it's a tough opponent with a lot of talent, which is the same thing we'll see on the weekend. Obviously, San Diego being the defending champion, and ton of talent on that team. So I think it's the perfect week to get on the road before getting down there and be ready to face some stiff competition.